Kevin Malik leaping to the second turnbuckle. Tried for the moonsault, got kicked on the way down.
Malik misjudged. Greene took advantage and a power bomb by Baliyan, but Sabre Jr. with a basement drop kick.
In our main event, Zack Sabre Jr. and Kevin Malik have a chance to win championship gold here in WXM, going up against the tag team champions, Jai Connection.
There's no question, Anthony Greene would rather not be able to breathe than not defend these titles.
By the way, we talk about it being a disadvantage, so one note on that. We know that Zack Sabre Jr. and Kevin Malik, out of respect for the tag team titles and out of respect for their opponents, have promised they are not going to target the face of Anthony Greene in this tag team title match.
And some would say that's a terrible strategy. But in actuality, when you look at Kevin Malik and Zack Sabre Jr., it speaks to their supreme confidence as technical wrestlers. They feel like they don't need to attack the face of Anthony Greene because they can get the job done otherwise.
Well, I think it speaks to their integrity as well, right? They're not prepared to exploit an injury in pursuit of those tag team titles.
Baliyan, Kevin Malik, two of the biggest stars in Indian professional wrestling. And what's interesting about this, wow, look at the athleticism there. Baliyan able to catch, but Kevin Malik gets the best of him there.
Scintillating exchange between Baliyan and Kevin Malik to start off this tag team title match.
And very interesting career paths here. Baliyan kind of paved the path for people like Kevin Malik. He went to Japan when he was only 19 years old, didn't have a dime to his name, but he said, I'm going to learn how to be the best professional wrestler possible. I'm going to bring my talent back to India. I'm going to help grow professional wrestling in India. That's what he's done for people like Kevin Malik.
That was interesting. Oh, okay, maybe we are going to see the tag. For a moment there, although some of the fans were chanting that they wanted to see a tag, they wanted to see Zack Sabre Jr., the growing confidence of Kevin Malik was such that he looked like for a moment he was going to continue himself.
Of course, CSJ representing TMDK everywhere he goes across the globe. Two-time IWGP heavyweight champion, defended that title 6 times over his 2 reigns.
Anthony Greene tagging in. He's going to see his first action of this match. Got to think, as good as Zack Sabre Jr. and Kevin Malik are as individuals, this is their first time ever working as a tag team. The Jai Connection as a team have that experience advantage as we see a handshake there between Sabre Jr. and Greene.
And you'd have to believe, Dave, there's a little bit of apprehension for Anthony Greene. We spoke to him. He's never broken his nose in his career. He's never had to deal with the mask.
And not just the mask, but the difficulty breathing through the nose as it's continuing to heal. It's a lot to try and adapt to for Anthony Greene, especially when you're in there against Zack Sabre Jr.
Exactly. Difficult enough with a mask. Guess what? You're in there with the best technical wrestler on the entire planet. And look at Sabre Jr. There's nobody better at escapism. Quite frankly, he may be the best escapist in the history of pro wrestling.
And as we said, Sabre Jr. not going to target the nose, but so we can say with some confidence that the nose should be okay here for Anthony Greene, but every other body part is fair game for Zack Sabre Jr.
Little game of what you can do, I can do better. Anthony Greene, toe-to-toe, arm-to-arm with ZSJ.
I know that Sabre Jr. has really enjoyed his time here in India. A match he had with Kevin Malik, the match he had with Malik's arch rival Venomous as well.
Oh yeah. Sabre Jr. has had so much success tag, even in tag team competition. 3-time IWGP tag team champion.
Very impressive teamwork, I think, from this new team of Sabre Jr. and Malik. A lot of synergy as they tagged in there, or Malik tagged in rather, I should say, now twisting at the arm of Anthony Greene.
Kevin learns from everyone he faces. Another tag, slicing the ring in half, going to work on the left arm and the digits of Anthony Greene.
Sabre Jr. stomping on the top part of the arm there after twisting it.
Tag. Quick tags here between the Indian Eagle and Zack Sabre Jr.
And Johnny, you talked about how Kevin Malik learns every time he's in there. I think he's having another lesson from Zack Sabre Jr. In fact, he is. just emulating what his tag team partner did. You can see
Tag.
Kevin Malik developing in front of our eyes here.
And that can dislocate the elbow. The stomp by Kevin Malik. Anthony Greene is in desperate need of a tag. Able to reverse. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, let's get a little heated here. Sabre Jr., I don't think he was going for the face. He was going for the head, though.
Perhaps integrity being tossed aside here.
Well, again, I think it was fair game to go for a roundhouse kick to the side of the head. It's the nose that Sabre Jr. has promised to avoid. But Anthony Greene, you see, just a little touchy, a little sensitive, as you would be if you were healing from an injury like he is.
Well, we've seen the temper of Anthony Greene flare many times in the past. These titles mean everything. Tag as Akki back in the matchup. And beautiful double team there into a backbreaker.
And we saw in recent weeks as well, remember the interaction between Anthony Greene and his former tag team partner, Jack Morris. I think we can say after recent events that any chance of a reunion between those two has now had the door shut firmly on it.
No doubt about that, as Akki wisely working, going to work on the leg, and now a chop and a tag as Zack Sabre Jr. in the wrong part of town here. And this is the Jai connection. As talented as ZSJ and Kevin Malik are, they're not a tag team. This is their first time tagging ever into deep waters in a title match, whereas Jai Connection, they've essentially been partners for years.
Yeah, as we get down to the business end of this match, as we get in deep, we're going to see which team is able to secure the win. Anthony Greene just putting his knee into the back there to prevent the digit manipulation on the part of Zack Sabre Jr. You just wonder, could be a match of fine margins here, and that experience advantage could be critical for Jai Connection.
It certainly is right now. Both Baliyan and Akki, Anthony Greene have traveled the world over in their careers, and it's paid off in WXM. As Akki, powerful here, hoisting up. Great reversal by Sabre Jr. European uppercuts, but Akki follows with chops. Back and forth here. Was that a tag? I don't believe so. Oh!
And Malik reached for it. I don't think he got it. There's a suplex instead from Sabre Jr. on Akki.
Sabre Jr. is like a magician in that ring. Even when you think you have the upper hand, he can turn the tide in an instant, and now a tag into the World Warrior.
Malik continuing the assault here on Baliyan. Akki. Akki gets the boot up. He'll go to the ropes.
Spanish fly by the Indian Eagle.
Those international influences from the World Warrior continuing to be on display.
Oh my God! Face first, new champions, cover no! Akki gets the right shoulder up just in time. That's another wrinkle in the offensive arsenal of Kevin Malik.
Every time we see Malik, we see something new in his repertoire. Now what are we going to see?
He's feeling it. The Eagle is about to fly. Akki is supine. Oh my! Went for the 450, came up empty, and Akki turning him inside out into a cover, and Zack Sabre Jr.
Sabre Jr. jarring the neck there to break up the pin.
And look how quickly he disposes of AG to the outside. Malik looking to make a tag, and he does.
And Sabre Jr. showing just how valuable he is, even in an inexperienced tag team. As a tag team partner, he just made all the difference in the world there.
And Sabre Jr. is another competitor. When he gets angry, he turns it up a notch. And we might be seeing that right now.
Akki chops to the chest here of Sabre Jr. Sabre Jr. inviting him to come at him again. And every time he chops him, Sabre Jr. responds with an uppercut.
The chest of Sabre Jr. is bright red from all of the chops. And now temper starting to flare once again as Akki continuing the attack here, trying to get creative with the offense, but Sabre Jr. not to be outdone. Oh, going for the armbar.
Sabre, yeah, looking for the armbar. If he can hyperextend that elbow, he's going to force the tap out. We'll have new tag team champions.
Akki keeping his hands clasped, Oh no, the armbar, but Anthony Greene just in time drops an elbow. And now a back elbow to Kevin Malik. Malik is on the outside.
And what a timely intervention there from Anthony Greene, because it was right as Sabre Jr. was about to get that armbar locked in. Real sense of urgency now from the Jai Connection as they attempt to save those tag titles.
What a counter European uppercut to Anthony Greene, who's on the outside. A tag into Kevin Malik. Oh my goodness.
Malik tossing Akki diagonally across the ring. Sabre Jr. will follow up in that corner. Here comes Malik as well.
The chemistry of Malik and Sabre Jr. tagging for the first time is uncanny. Could they become the new tag team champions? Oh!
And increasingly as this match goes on, Sabre Jr. and Malik in sync. Malik will go for the pin.
Oh my God.
Kick out. Sabre Jr. was keeping Anthony Greene at bay. Baliyan Akki had to kick out to save the titles, and he did.
That shows the intelligence of Sabre Jr. Ran interference, but Baliyan Akki able to keep their tag team title reign alive, at least temporarily.
Sabre Jr. might look to lift up Akki, maybe looking for the Michinoku driver. Akki fighting back, 1-on-2 here.
And now Akki fighting desperately. A collection of chops to both Malik and Sabre Jr. Oh, rear naked, a rear naked, oh my God, miscommunication. Akki ducked enziguri to Zack Sabre Jr.
And the inexperience of those two as a team finally perhaps coming to haunt them.
Malik cleans the clock of Akki, but now Anthony Greene back in the fray. A boot to the face. Up to, oh, Kevin Malik so wise to sweep the legs there.
And now Malik is going to climb. Kevin Malik leaping to the second turnbuckle. Tried for the moonsault, got kicked on the way down.
Malik misjudged. Greene took advantage of a power bomb by Baliyan Akki, but Sabre Jr. with a basement drop kick to break up the pin.
It is on a knife edge here for the WXM World Tag Team Championships in our last sanctioned match of the evening at High Voltage.
The fans are on their feet. Oh, and Akki, oh my God, a double axe handle. ZSJ careens to the outside.
That's what a real tag team looks like. Jai Connection in perfect harmony with each other.
Could it be? Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. so aware at all. Oh, roll up, no. Akki able to get the shoulders up. Malik. Once again.
Malik, this is the pin that Sabre Jr. defeated him with.
Oh!
Kick out on two.
Malik, such a student of the game, learning from that loss, and now a flash knee while Akki is down. Look at them put the finishing touches. Going for the last gear. Anthony Greene can't get away from Sabre Jr. Finally does. Oh, roll up by Akki. Shoulders are down. Got him. The tag champs retain.
Here is your winner, and still WXM Tag Team Champions, Anthony Greene and Baliyan Akki, J.A.I. Connection!
Well, as we saw, Kevin Malik tried to use the pin he learned from Zack Sabre Jr. to secure the victory. There was a kick out from Akki, who, remember, himself has spent a lot of time in Japan. And moments later, a pinning predicament that Malik had never seen before, allowing Akki to secure the pinfall victory and retain the tag team titles for the Jai Connection.
And it was perfectly executed by Kevin Malik, but the veteran instinct of Baliyan Akki, able to kick out, able to reverse into the roll-up, and against all odds, dealing with injury. Baliyan Akki, Anthony Greene, the Jai Connection find a way to retain the WXM World Tag Team titles.
What a match. What a match for these tag team championships tonight here on High Voltage.
Zack Sabre Jr. and Kevin Malik obviously disappointed, but this match really speaks to the growth of WXM worldwide. An absolute classic.
Great to see Anthony Greene back in action and showing his worth. The Chai Connection proving that they are indeed deserving of being those inaugural WXM Tag Team Champions. This is getting heated though now.
Understandably so.
Well, thankfully that's turned into a handshake and a show of respect between these two teams.
And now the Burner Brothers will await Chai Connection at a future date.
Robbie X and Jack Morris, remember they were the ones who tried to go Sabre Jr. into a match with them.
Oh, now what the hell? Why is Venomous here? Well, his fixation, Kevin Malik.
Yeah, talking about fixation, his eyes are completely fixated on Malik.
Even Robbie X and Jack Morris have no idea what's happening. But Venomous marching towards the Indian Eagle.
Well, after the show of respect from the two teams in the match, now it really is getting heated. Is it in danger of breaking down?
I have a feeling we're moments away from utter chaos. Or is it utter destruction? Neel!
Well, remember, last week, Dijak told Neel who his masked attacker was. We haven't seen Neel throughout our episode here tonight at High Voltage.
But we have no idea. The audio got cut off. But is it Venomous? Neel is staring into the eyes of Venomous. And who could be surprised if it is Venomous who was the masked man? What the hell? What the hell is that? Neel just speared Kevin Malik. Why?
Neel speared Malik. You don't think Neel thinks that Malik was the masked man?
No. Come on.
There's no way.
Sabre Jr. and Baliyan Akki, thank God.
You have every right to be upset. I interviewed Skylar, and he told me who attacked you with the dumbbell. But I had to be sure for myself, so I dusted for prints. And those results just came back. The prints on the dumbbell that attacked you belonged to you, Kevin Malik.
What?
But I have to be extra sure for myself. The man who attacked Neel was Kevin Malik.
I don't know what
Oh my God! Another spear from Neel! I can't believe this. I can't believe Kevin Malik has been the masked man who took Neel out of commission.
I am at a loss for words. A months-long investigation by Dijak coming to a close in this way?
But look at him. Neel is absolutely convinced that the masked attacker was Kevin Malik. That can't possibly be right, Johnny.
And Neel is screaming at G that he wants to fight Kevin. How can you fight a man that you just demolished?